Aloha. It looks like we're here. We definitely had some growing pains a little bit earlier, but here we are, a couple of minutes late. But what is that? Oh, because the music's been playing. I was trying to get us live on YouTube as well. I don't think it was working. Anyway, maybe it is. I don't know. No, it is live. Anyway, maybe not. I don't know. Colleen is here somewhere. So, what's new in Wonderland, you ask? Well, I think I need to change the name of the Facebook group to keep everything consistent. So, we are definitely going to be working on that. I changed the banner on my personal profile. So, it's just slowly things are coming into place. So this morning in Wonderland, we had another crash and burn story. Mostly because Heather was trying to do stuff for free that oh, I think I'm back. Let's see. Menu. Audio video settings, speaker. Put this. Okay. Looks like everything's back. Maybe.
Who knows? So because I wasn't paying for Google Workspace, well, I'm paying for Google Workspace. I'm not paying for a Google Pro account. So my big experiment with using Google Notebooks as custom GPTs fell flat on its face. But if you were with us on school this morning, which you weren't, because it was me, myself, and I recorded it. We found out that in order to do a Google Notebook and use it like a custom GPT, you have to be on a paid Google subscription, but not in a workspace. Because if you're in a workspace, you can only share it with other people in your workspace. if it's free, they can see everything that you've put in there. You can't limit it to chat. But if you're on the paid one, you can absolutely limit it to chat. They can see what you put in there, and you can program it so every couple of whatchamacallit, couple of messages, it says, hey, would you like to work with so and so? And Colleen, if you're watching, your phone is not working. So there's a bubble that says Colleen, but there's no video or audio. At some point when I was messing around, I heard car noises. So something was working before, it's not working now. Okay. Technical difficulties all day long. So, but yeah, that is pretty cool with Google Notebook LM if you have a paid Gemini account that's not associated with a Google Workspace. So you can use those for classes, for lead magnets. I can hear you now, Colleen. I can't see you. I hear the road. The roads of Tennessee. Ah, slowly things are happening. Um, but so the really cool thing with that is too, so if you share it with someone, but you don't turn on permissions for everybody, or you know who you're sharing it with and you turn permissions on just for them, if they share it with someone else has to request permission, so you get to collect their email address in order for them to be able to use it. So pretty cool for a lead magnet and way better than a custom GPT because anyone can share it and you have no way of collecting email addresses. So, yes, it was very tempting whether I wanted to spend another $20 a month. But if you're teaching classes, if your paid AI account is with Google and not ChatGPT, this it's a game changer. But even more exciting is what's going to happen in February. Inside of AI in Wonderland, and actually in another place too. I've been talking with another community owner. We're going to do an SOP challenge. And at the end of the challenge, it's going to take us a week to make those SOPs. But it's going to be easy on your part. I'm not spilling all the beans. You got to sign up. You got to sign up for VIP. It's $99 for the month. But what do you get after the 7 days? Why should you stay in VIP? Well, the second part of the month, after we build out your SOPs, we're going to put everything into a CRM. So whether you decide to put it in your own CRM, that's up to you. But I am building on a CRM that as long as you stay with me, I'm going to give you a sub account. So it'll be yours. And if you ever want to leave me, you can leave me, but you'll have to pay for the CRM yourself. So, and it is not a Google, it's not a Go High Level CRM either. The other place I'm hosting that it absolutely is Go High Level. So excited for that. So you can ask me additional questions if you want offline because my calendar is in the comments. So you can take a look at that. Get in contact with me. Ask me questions. Oh, and my bot on my website is going to get a huge upgrade. So I'm excited about that. The company that I built my website bots has done a total upgrade. So I have to move it from the old system to the new system. And it's all going to be AI based, and it'll be able to have a more natural conversation. So it's not going to have to go, what is your name? What is your email in case I get disconnected? It can have more of a natural conversation, and the AI buddy part of it will work in those things into the conversation and will automatically be able to put that information in, dissect it, and toss it over to your CRM. So that is another thing that we'll be doing as part of this is we're going to connect a bot up to your website to be your FAQ bot, your appointment setting bot. So you have a 24/7 digital assistant on your website that is also connected to your CRM. Will I do this separately for Go High Level? If enough of you sign up, I'll do it once for the CRM that I'm using, and I can do an add-on class for Go High Level. But that's not my intent. But, we can have an Ask Heather, and we can do that as well. But I am really excited about this SOP challenge. Why? Because I was challenged. They're like, Heather, you have all this stuff in your head. What happens if you get hit by a bus tomorrow? And I'm like, what happens if I get hit by a bus tomorrow? Well, nothing good. I do have health insurance. So after a really high deductible, um, they can probably bring me back to life, and should pay for the surgery too to put Humpty Dumpty back together, back on the wall. So, but as far as my business, no, it's all up here. It's not written down. And we are going to be using AI uh, to build this out in a week for you. Because I'm assuming most of you, in a week, you should be doing most of what you do. Um, and absolutely, if there's things that you only do once a month, you might want to do it all in the first week of February, those tasks, so we can capture them together. Or, you're going to be part of the challenge for the whole month. You're probably going to be around longer if you decide to stay with the automations we set up in the CRM. And you'll have some really exciting website bots. But again, if you don't stay in the program, the software goes away. So absolutely come in, do the SOP challenge. Would love to have you there, but if you don't stay, the software part will go bye-bye. But if you've got your own software, you can build it out yourself. I recently built out some software for the Kailua Chamber of Commerce. So hit their website and see Heather's handiwork, kailuachamber.com. And you can see some of the stuff that I did on there that I will be working with you to build on your own site. The member directory, we're not going to tackle, but everything else and setting up so people can pay you, make appointments on there, have calendars. So, yeah, I'm really excited about all this. And just sign up, go into school, get your VIP membership. So you're there day one when it starts. And yeah, I'm really excited with the other people that I'm doing this the first. So I'm going to be super busy the first week of February running 2 challenges inside 2 different school groups. But um, my crazy first week of February is your gain because you are going to walk away with your SOPs done. So, and what's the importance of having an SOP? And it is either depending on where your SOP knowledge comes from, standard operating procedure or standing operating procedure. So, working for the military for many, many years, that's what we called it. But every business should absolutely have one. So, when it's time to get a loan and you go to the bank, you can show this is my task, this is how I do it. It absolutely should be a part of your portfolio. The other 2 reasons is A, if you ever want to hire someone, you then have a manual for them to do the things and they're not all up here. And the final part is, okay, you don't want to hire someone, you're not ready yet. But if you want to train the AI on how to do it for you, and we build an AI system, we can't do it if we don't know what the system is supposed to support. So we got to get that down on paper as the building block to get all this stuff going. So, um, yeah, let me see if there's anyone in the group asking questions. Do do do. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, Daniel's here. Who else is here? Yes, Daniel. So you're outside of Medicare right now, so you should take this off-season time to build your SOP. So I'll be excited if you're there. You're probably not there anymore because I don't see okay, yeah, there's no one in current viewers. So anywho, um I'm gonna cut this early because I have another meeting to go to um this afternoon. So that's all I got to talk about. I want to see you in the SOP challenge in the beginning of February. And if you have questions, definitely get on my calendar or join school and ask me questions there or hit me up on the Facebook DMs. So, yeah. Anyway, I am going to put Colleen's favorite song on because she is probably watching, even though she couldn't come live with us. And aloha, friends.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so excited.